This is Chapter 1, Lesson 2 on how to use the Zoom tool and the hand tool. With the black selection tool selected, press the Z key to access the Zoom tool. Position the Zoom tool over the document window and click twice to enlarge the document. Press Alt in Windows and Option in the Mac and click twice to reduce the size of the document. Click the Zoom Level List arrow on the menu bar, then click 800. Note that 800 is now listed in the Document tab. Double-click 800 in the Zoom Level text box. And type 300. Then press the Enter key. Click on the Hand tool, and in the Tools panel, and then drag the document window so that the image in the window appears as shown. Double-click the Zoom tool button on the Tools panel. The magnification changed to the actual size, and they said the magnification should be 100. So let's go up here and change our magnification to 100. We want to click the black selection tool, point to the center of the document, then press and hold Control and spacebar. The section tool changed to the Zoom tool. Click 3 times. And then release the space bar and the Control key. Press and hold the space bar to access the hand tool, then scroll around the image. Press and hold Control Alt space bar and click the mouse multiple times to reduce the view to 25%. Your document window should now resemble on the screen or figure 19 in your textbook. You've explored various methods of accessing and using the Zoom tool for enlarging and reducing the document. You've also used the hand tool to scroll around and enlarge a document. Now click View on the window bar or the menu bar, and notice the shortcut for Fit in Page window. Then click in Fit in Page window. Most commonly used commands in InDesign list a shortcut key beside the command name. Shortcut keys are useful for quick accessing accessing commands without stopping work to go to the menu. Make a mental note of helpful shortcut keys and incorporate them into your work. You'll find that using them becomes second nature. Click View on the menu bar, then note the ruler command and its shortcut. In our case, what I'm looking at is Control R. View and then Control R is the show rulers. The ruler command set hide rulers or show rulers depending on your current status. Click the pasteboard to escape the view menu. Then press the Control R button to hide and show rulers. Control R. Control R. As you can see, the rulers are hidden and they're not, depending on what you want to do. And for our purposes, we're going to keep it on show. Note the units on the ruler. Depending on the preference you have set, your rulers might be showing inches, picas, or another unit of measurement. Click Edit in the Windows on the menu bar and point to Preferences. Then click on Units and Increments. In the Rulers Unit section, click the horizontal list arrow to see the available measurements and their options. Set the horizontal and vertical fields to pica so that your dialog box should look like what's on the screen in Figure 20 in your textbook. Then click OK down here at the bottom. The horizontal and vertical rulers now change to pica. Pica are a unit of measure used in InDesign layout long before the invention of computerized layouts. 1 pica is equal to 1/6 of an inch. It's important you understand that the unit of measures you set in the preference dialog box is a global choice. It will affect all measurement utilities in the application, such as those on the transform panel, in addition to the ruler increments. Now reopen the unit and increment preference dialog box. So we did that by going to Edit, Preference, Unit and Increments. Change the horizontal and vertical field to inches and then select OK. You use shortcut keys to hide and show rulers in this document. You use the Units and Increment Preference dialog box to change the units and increments for the document. Now we're going to go through how to hide and show ruler guide, frames, edges, and the document grid. Click View on the menu bar and then point to Extras. And note the Show Hide Frame Edge command and its shortcut. The frame edge command says that either hide frame edges or show frame edges depends on your current status. Click on the pasteboard to escape the view menu. Now press Control and the H key. Several times to toggle between hiding and showing frames edges. See? And it shows all your frames. To hide frame, shortcut key is easy to remember if you think of H for hide. Remember though that this shortcut only hides and shows frame edges, not other elements like ruler guides which use different shortcut keys. Now click View on the menu bar and point to Grids and Guides. Then note the Show Hide Guides command on this shortcut key. The guide command that says either hide guides or show guides depending on your current status. Click on the pasteboard to escape the view menu. Then click Control semicolon several times to toggle between hiding and showing guides, finishing with guides showing horizontal and vertical ruler guides. Alternatively, hide and show in additional purple margin guides hides and shows 0.25 inches within the perimeter of the pages as shown in figure 21. Make note of the difference between a hide show guide shortcut and a hide show frame edges. Click View on the menu bar and then point to Grids and Guides. Then note the Show Hide Document grid command and the shortcut key. The document grid command says either the hide document grid or the show document grid depending on your current status. Click the pasteboard to escape the menu. Press Control and the parentheses key several times to toggle between hiding and showing the document grid. Control okay. Control make note of the difference between a hide and show grid shortcut key and a hide and show document grid shortcut key. Click View on the menu bar again and point to Grids and Guides. And then note the Snap to Guides. The Snap to Guides and Snap to Document Grid commands are on-off commands. When they are active, a check mark is visible to the left of the command. Click the pasteboard to escape from the view menu. You use shortcut keys to hide and show frames, ruler guides, and the document grid. Now we're going to work on toggling between screen modes. Click View on the menu bar and point to Screen Mode. And then click Preview. All guides and frame edges are hidden and the pasteboard is now gray. The menu bar and panels remain visible. Click W on your keypad several times to toggle between Preview and Normal mode. Finishing with your document in Normal mode. Click View on the menu bar and point to Screen Mode, and then click Presentation. As shown, the window goes full screen and the full document appears against a black background. Grids, guides, frame edges, panels, and the menu bar are no longer visible. Press the down arrow key on your keypad to scroll through the document to the last page. Press the up arrow to scroll up to the front page. Press Escape to leave the presentation. Press the Shift W to switch to presentation mode and Shift W to return to the normal mode. Now we're going to work with multiple documents, so we want to click Edit on the menu bar and point to Preferences. Edit and Preferences. Click Interface. Click the Open Documents as Tab checkbox. To select it if it is not unchecked. And select OK. Save ID 11 as dessert menu. Open ID 21. ID 12. Then click the tab of each document several times to toggle between them. Finishing with the dessert menu as the active document. Position your cursor over the right bottom right corner of the document, then click and drag downward to the right to try to resize it. Because it is a tab document, the window is fixed and cannot be resized. Drag the dessert menu tab straight down approximately 1/2 inch. When you drag a tab document down, it becomes untabbed and becomes a floating document now. Position your mouse pointer over the top right corner of the document window, then click and drag toward the center of the monitor until reduce the window half its size. So we're going to reduce the window half its size. Position your mouse pointer over the title bar of the document, then click and drag to move the dessert menu halfway down toward the bottom of your monitor screen. A floating document can be positioned so that part of it is off the screen. Position your mouse pointer over the title bar of the dessert menu. Click and drag it at the top of the window beside ID 12. Then release when you see a horizontal blue bar. The document is tabbed once again. Close ID 12. Without saving changes. You have now selected Open Document on the Tabs option in the Preference dialog box. You've opened a second document and noted that it was tabbed and could be resized. You've removed the document from its tab position, resized it, moved it around, and returned to its tab status. This concludes Chapter 1, Lesson 2.